Hello, my name is Ismail Ibrahim. I'm your ICT teacher. Today I'm going to solve the paper of October-November 2017, the part of the web page or web authoring. Okay. First, you should know that this task number one, it should be ready, that you should have your evidence file and save it to Microsoft Word, and your name should be on your header. Without that, they cannot identify your papers. So, all right, let's start with extracting the files. Sometimes the file compressed as the exam. Please be aware of this one. All right, this is my confidential file. So I'm going to open the evidence. Some exams, they don't have the evidence, so you have to make it and create it by yourself to create a Microsoft Word documents. All right, waiting the office to load. I should write my name and everything. All right, double click on the header. Write, sorry about that. Write your name. Then press tab so you can write your center number, and tab you write your candidate number that will be given to you. Okay, let's go to the next step of the question paper. So we're going to scroll to the task. We already solved this part in the other exam, so let's jump in to the web page. A new website is being developed. At the design stage, you create a test plan in your own words. Identify two factors that need to be considered when designing an active test plan. Guys, I created a specific video for this task, that what is the criteria you have to choose for selecting your testing plan. For the second one, identify two methods of testing web pages. How we're going to test our web page. There is like 3 ways you can do it, and all of this available in the video. I advise you to go and watch this video. Just for the sake of solving this part for evidence 1, so what the effective test plan. So what's my criteria? So my criteria, maybe they ask me for two parts only. So my criteria will be like maybe the functionality of the HTML code on your page. That means what about the hyperlink? Okay, example, hyperlink pictures. Other picture have the same sizes. Indented before you when you plan to do your website at the early stage. All this is the functionality of the website, the color, the backgrounds, and everything about this one. Then what is your input and output method for this website? Is it for purchasing items? Sorry, what's going on here? Output. Okay, like do you have a forms in your website? Should you print out at the end of your purchase, for example, to print out the receipt and so on? So the input and output for your website is very important. And what is expected? What is the outcome of this website? And there is several more, like what is your target audience? Okay, what's your target audiences for this website? Are they young people, old people? Is it for music? Is it for with a specific thing? So this is your criteria you have to do before you select your test plan. Okay, this is your the strategies that you make to make the testing. So what is the test here for the testing? There is 3 ways, two similar. Number 1 is alpha. let's call it alpha testing. Alpha testing is testing your website at your organization before it go live. So you select some people and they test in your website, and you take their opinions about your website. This is alpha testing. Alpha testing is before the final release, so you test it before you release or upload your website. Then you have another way of making the testing. Sometimes they call it in-house. So you gather some of your employees, for example, and check with them. Normal users. This is for normal users. Checking normal users to check your website. Those people shouldn't have any they shouldn't have any background of coding or anything. They just give you also feedback. So then we have functionality. You can add functionality or functional testing. Functional testing is testing, as we say it here, as we mentioned it before, your hyperlink, your code, your input, your output, your design, that everything is working fine. If it's not working fine, what is the problem? Okay, how are you going to solve it? Is it the link broken? Is it the picture is very large, loading very slow, and so on. So this is for this part. All right. By the way, you should save your evidence documents as Microsoft Word documents and as instructed. Usually you save it as Word documents because RTF does not save any of the of the format. So just make it like this one or as instructed on the, okay, I think I choose this one, underscore my candidate number. Save. Let's go back to the question paper. All right. Scroll in, and I've heard that they deleted this evaluation at the practical exam. Okay, you work for Hothouse Design and you will assist trainee, a web programmer, in developing a web page to advertise the island of Cozumel. The web page and a style sheet must work in all browsers and use the most efficient method. All color codes are in hexadecimal. All right, that part is related to the style sheet, that all the code should be in hexadecimal. They mean the color. It should be RGB. I call it sometimes Rajab, RGB, it should be in this order. All right, create a folder called HTML 117.3, and after that, locate this file, all this JPG, Cosmail, and .css. All right, as you see here, this is my source file. I should create this folder here, put the name of HTML. All right, you should know that all the link and all the picture, a video, whatever, it should all be housed in one folder. Because when you upload your file or your website online, this one, the pictures and the web page, like this one, it should all go along in one folder. Because it's not practical to have one in my documents, one file in Drive D. This will lead to a broken links. So you make all the reference together in this one. So I should select all these pictures, the files, and along with this one, and this one. Only the intended file, and move it because if you just copy them, you might by mistake click on the one outside this folder. So done with this part. All right, let's move into the next step. Evidence number 3. Take a screenshot showing the content of your HTML folder, okay? And place this in your evidence documents. Make sure that the folder name, image dimension, and file names, extension, and sizes are all clearly visible. So you should take the picture, of what included here, but showing their criteria. With this look, only I can see the file name, so this is not enough. So right click on empty space and press view and choose details. Okay, for details, make sure everything is visible. So this is the file type. As you see, I cannot see what is this HTML document. I should expand it. This is the size. So we should have the name of the folder, name of the files, extension, sizes, and also they ask for dimension. So please look for dimension. If you don't have it, just click on more. Okay, then you go to the snipping tool and make new, and you should select the folder name along with all the things that mention it on the screenshot. So just copy, and let's go to the evidence documents and paste it, and this is evidence number 3. So go to evidence number 3 and take your screenshot here. Okay, everything is clear. Yeah, good to go. All right, open the web page cosme.html in your editor. So I'm going to use my editor today is Frontpage. You can use Microsoft Web Expression, Dreamweaver. All this can give you a nice editing. Even so, this is all, but it still can do everything. So switch back to design view, because I'm not going to create a new one, just open. So go and locate, please. You have to locate your this file. Intention to unsolved in this one. Is here. This is my confidential file. Go to HTML folder and open Cosmil. So I open Cosmil file. All right, in the browser. We're done with this part. Okay. Carefully examine the web page and image from 173A to 173H. I should check all the images. Why? To select the most appropriate image from 173 to 173H and place this in the table. Add appropriate alternative text. Okay, I should examine here. Where is the image should be? Here, place the image from step 23. All right, which image should I choose? As you see here, this image is rectangular. Okay, it's not a square, it's not a circle, it's not whatever. So I should select an image here. But what is your criteria for selecting the image? Let's see. As we see here, from A, if I mention it, if I arrange it by name, all right, or maybe by type. Okay, from A to H, I should select the appropriate image. So as you see, all they hold the same images. If I click here, thumbnail view or large icons, as you see here, it only extends this one, BG. I'm not looking for this one. All right, as you see, the only criteria good for this one is this one, because they are square. But how I'm going, which one I'm going to select is the size, and it's not, it shouldn't be very small that is pixelated. So I'm going to select, have to review them one by one, so I can check. As you see, this is very small. If I increase the size of this image and make it zoom, as you see, I cannot understand what is this. Is this a building? Is it whatever? So I know this is the size is small, as you can see here, but the picture is pixelated. So I'm going to not looking for this one. Okay, now getting into one larger. Okay, this is maybe suitable. Let's see the next one. The next one is even better. But what is the size? The size of the next one is 215 kilobyte. So if I'm looking to the next one, it's 18 kilobyte. Okay, no, this is very small, is not suitable. This is suitable only for icons. So I'm not okay. For this one is 67 kilobyte. I think this is one suitable. I can see the cars. I can see this maybe ferry. So I'm going to select this one, 173C. So go and insert the image we have selected here. Place the image from step 23. So I'm going to remove this part. Go to insert picture, and from file, and I selected C, 173C. As you see, it fits very nice, and I can resize it later on. Also, I can check what is the placeholder for this cell properties. As you can see here, the cell properties is 250 times 443. If I go back again and make the view detail, I'm going to check if there is the same thing. You see, you check it, I get it right. This is the most suitable one, or this one. So which one I'm going to choose? I'm not going to choose with the one with the very small size. Why? Because is pixelated. So I'm going to select this one. Medium is good all the time. All right, now I'm selecting this picture. I put it in the right place. I selected my picture, and please add let's call it appropriate alternative text. We should put an alternative text to the image. Why? Because some people, internet is very the connection is very slow. The images will not load, so they're right to know what is this picture about. So what is this picture about? I think it's about maybe Paradise Island, the jewel between the Caribbean. You have multiple choice you can add here. So go to the picture properties, go to general, select this one text. What is the alternate text here? So just say image of you can say image of a ferry, or showing a ship and car, or you can say image of Paradise Island, but it's not really clear here, so I can say image of a ship and a car maybe. Yes, you should this is maybe you can say Paradise Island. Okay, this is all possible. So press save. So you save your works. Let's move in to the question paper. Evaluate in your own words your choice for this image, for why I choose this image. Okay, I should write it in evidence 4. All right, let's go to evidence number 4. So my explanation will be like this one. Okay, we have, or I have, whatever, let's say I have selected image number, what is the number of the image? Let's go back to the folder. 173C, 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 because it fit right for the placeholder, and here the placeholder is the place that you pasted the picture, the cell size. It fit right for the placeholder dimension, and you can also say the size of the image is reasonable, and it can load faster. It can load faster, even though there is a smaller sizes, but a bit pixelated, so it will not be clear. It will not be clear for the website. Okay, I think this is good. Okay, faster, it load faster, and pixelated, I'm not sure, maybe this one. All right, as you see, this is 99 words, and they say not more than 100 words. So please save your evidence documents, and let's move in. All right, let's go to the replace the text. Place your candidate detail here with your name, center number, and candidate number. So let's go and check which place your candidate detail here. All right, where? Front page. All right, where is it? Here. Place your candidate name here. Place your candidate detail here. Okay. All right, this is my name. Have it ready somewhere, comma, SD 11 or whatever your center is, and 123 is your save it, your candidate number. All right, let's move in. Place a non-breaking space between the colon and your candidate details. Okay, between the colon and the candidate details, there should be a non-breaking space. That means when you view this picture, you view this web page on the browser, and when you shrink the browser, maybe the name will going to drop, or the browser, it can remove, it can hide your name. So let me demonstrate. If I say file preview in browser and Firefox here, for example. All right, if I just click here, if I shrink it, okay, I mean, all right, because it's adjusted to this bar, I cannot move because of this bar on all these things. If I can shrink it, I can hide everything. So I want both of them, this, the colon, and my name will not break or get stuck on the, you see, I don't want them to get hidden here. So all of them, it should be in one line. So how we add in a non-breakable space? Leaf page, I'm doing some stuff here, YouTube, leaf page, okay. So go to the place you want to add it, okay, between the colon and your name, and go to the coding, please, go to the code. So as you see, the cursor is between here and here. Add the code should be and NBSP, non-breakable space, semicolon. This is the code for non-breakable space. Please memorize it. If instructed at any exam, add it here in the code in the right place. Press save and go back to your design. So I did it. As you see here, it's added a space, but it's non-breakable. So if the browser is got shrinkage, it will not get in any divide or whatever. Type, add the title, the head section in your web page with the display. So they need to add a title. You know where you can add title? Also in the code. There's a lot of coding here. So the name, it will be CTB homepage. At the exam, you cannot copy because you have a real paper. Please be aware of this one. So go to the design again. Code. Sorry. As you see, there is two sections here. Section of body and section of head. So I'm looking here to add a title. How are we going to add a title? Go between head and head. Add this one, title. Okay, click on the title and close the bracket. As you see, it's adjusted for you. Now paste and write the title that you want. Before I want to save, I want to show you what is this title about. Previewing browser. Let me preview in the browser again. I didn't save. Yes, no, don't save. Because I want to show you the differences. This is actually the name you're going to see here on the bar. The title is the name you see on the bar. Why my browser is taking ages to load. Let me try another one. Maybe Microsoft Internet Explorer. Because I didn't save. Okay, I'm going to save anywhere. Previewing browser, because instructed me to do so. Okay, now the browser open. You see here, CTB homepage. Before it wasn't here. This is what is the title. You do it here in the head. Okay. Go to back to design and let's continue with our paper. Okay. Place a bookmark before a table at the top of the page. Using the text, the lower cell of the table, create a hyperlink from the text. The word click, as you see, is italic. Click this link to return to the user bookmark. Okay. User bookmark, when you have a long website, that for example here, and you want to click something here, it jumps to the top of the page, okay? Or you want to click something here and you go down to the page. So you have to insert a bookmark. So I need a bookmark before at the beginning. So that means should be before the table. So I can just click on body. Sorry, I selected the body. Let's go to the coding. So I select the right place between body and table. Okay, as you see here, body and here is table. It doesn't matter if I added the space, but it should be here. So go to insert, scroll down, insert bookmark. Where is insert bookmark? Maybe on the, I should go back to design after I selected the right place. Go to insert, bookmark. So what you want this bookmark is top, because I need it here. So press OK, or top of the page. You can still, okay, this is cannot be seen here because I want to add a link, hyperlink, to give me back to this place. So where is it? Click here. What is the text exactly? Click on this link. Click. Where is click on this link? Click on this link. Okay. Select this one. Right click. Hyperlink. And where you want to go to the existing place in this documents. Place in this document. So I have actually here my bookmark. Press OK. Okay. Now I'm saved it. If you want to test your bookmark, just preview in browser to show you what is bookmark about. Alright, as you see, this is my web page as we are in the internet. If I go down, this is my hyperlink. If I click here, boom, it will jump to the first of the page. That was its bookmark about. Okay, let's continue. Okay, we done this part. Let's highlight it so we don't miss any point. Alright, create a hyperlink from the text CTB to open the web page. HTTP. You have to write it very carefully here at the exam, okay? Because this is a link with all the dot, with everything. So copy from the word CTB. So what is CTB here? CTB, as you see here. Hyperlink to open this website externally. Right click. I don't know what's going on here. Let's say ignore all. Right click, hyperlink, because this is testing is running. So go to existing web page and right here on the address, this is link. Control V, because right click is not working here. Press OK and save. So we're done with this part. Good. Create a hyperlink from the text. Email our design team to send an email to the web design hothousedesign.co with the subject my question. So this is the email is going to be sent. I'm going to copy it. It's right place. Copy. And the link should be email our design team. You see, it's italic here. Email our design team. Go to email our design team. Email. Select this one, our design team. Right click, hyperlink, and this time you're going to select email. So what is your email? Here. And what is your subject? The subject, my question. Alright, I hope I can copy this one. Alright, highlighter will not allow me. So it will be my question. My question. Remove this part. My question. Go back here and write down my question. Okay, press OK. Now when someone is clicking here, the email will open, or the email client will open and send this email. Alright, now we go into the other part with the CSS. Attach the file 117.3.css as an external style sheet to your web page. Alright, and open the style sheet in suitable software package. Alright, let's first the attachment. Okay, the attachment will be from format, style sheet link. Add your style sheet link. How you're going to browse? Go to your, let me make sure that I'm in the same folder. No, I'm in different folder. So go to the your exam. My exam is here. Select this one. Yes, this is my CSS, and press OK. As you see at this point, nothing happened. Maybe the CSS is empty. It doesn't have anything. Also, they instructed me to open the CSS. Click open. Make sure you're on the same folder here. And open the CSS. Alright. As you see here, H1 is font, family, Arial, Calibri. Actually, this is, I don't know if the requirement. I'll leave it for now. Maybe I can put it down so I can see it very clearly. So let's go to the question. Open the style sheet. Okay, I'm done with this one. An attachment. Open the style sheet, this one, I already opened it. It's open already. Add your name, center number, candidate number as a comment at the top of the style sheet. So how are you going to create? So any comments, it should be like this one. This is because this is not code. Backslash, asterisk or star, space, and write your name. Okay. This is you telling the you telling the front page or the CSS that this is is not a code, this is a comment. Okay, comma SD 11, 12 or whatever, I'm not sure which one I chose. Again, you're going to make a star or asterisk and backslash. Okay, this is how I added the comment. Press save. Let's move in. Alright, I'm done with this part. The web page and style sheet must work in all browsers. Use most efficient method. All color codes in hexadecimal. That means you don't have to select automatic color. You have to follow the order of RGB. Alright. Edit the style sheet. Make sure your style sheet contains no HTML. That means do not touch the original HTML code. Create your own. I will show you this in a minute. The style sheet must use this specification. So what is the specification for the style sheet? Okay, heading with H1. Okay, this is H1. Paragraph style from P. Web page background, I can do it from body. Table from table, and maybe TD. Let's start with heading H1, which already exists. So the font should be Arial. If not available, should be Calibri. If all these are not available, should be the browser sans serif font. So I'm going to do this one. Go to the style here, click style. Guys, at the beginning they say do not touch HTML. They mean this one. So please do not touch this code. And this code will help you if you forget which one you're going to use. Just scroll here and see which one you want. If you might forget it at the exam. So go to user defined. We already have H1. Just modify. So go to font format. As you see here, font, paragraph. I can select everything. The alignment from paragraph, the font from here, the background from border, and numbering for bullet list, and position for the position of the table, and so on. Okay, go to the font. As you see, the font here is Arial, comma. This next one, they say Calibri. It's already here. So let me just copy this one. I can't. All right. Let me just copy this one because I don't want to write them again. All right. Copy. Go to again style. Modify this style. Go to font, and I can write it by the way from here, but I want to show this the other way. All right. This is the font Arial. If not available, Calibri, comma. If not available, the default sans serif. So you write sans serif. We know sans serif is not the name of the font, but it's a collection. So none of this is available. The browser will check sans serif. Serif. I hope I wrote it the spelling. Serif. S-E-R-I-F. Yes. Before I press OK, let me see if there is any other attributes. Okay, I check it. The font attribute here. Done with this part. Okay. All right. Color. The color should be red FF, no blue or no green. No blue or no green means 00 and green is 00 because the hexadecimal is 2 numbers or 2 letters. Okay. So what is my order? R, first R, then G, then P. You have to remember that is RGB. They make it shuffled at the exam sometime. This is very confusing. Please, it's RGB. I call it in Arabic Rajab, RGB. So it should be FF0000, the color of the font. So go to here to the font color, go to more colors and select whatever color and just write here FF0000 because this is RGB, R, red, green, blue, because any color here in the browser, it can be created out of these 3 colors. Mixing of this color will produce another color. Okay, as you see, this color, I don't know what is this, it's pale color. All right, red. Press OK. Now press OK. Before I press OK, any other attribute for font? Center align. So center align is not from font. Press OK. Then go to format, paragraph. Go to alignment and select center. I press OK. And OK, and you can press OK just to check what happened here. As you see, the attribute for H1 is changed. Font family, this one, not available, sans serif. The color of the font is like this, the text alignment, and so okay, we're good to go. All right, done with this part. Pretty good. All right, paragraph style, fully justified. Each paragraph should be fully justified. So what is paragraph style? Is only a P, the letter P, okay, a character. So go to style. We don't have this style here. Make new, and your style should be P. What's the format? We go to paragraph. The alignment should be fully justified. So press justify, okay? Sometimes they don't say alignment, they should get justify. So justify will be from this. All right, before I finish up this one, web background. The background should be set to this picture. The background, we do it on the body. The attribute will be body, so that is style. Style means is repeated itself and overrides the browser default settings. So is repeated. This picture is a background. Where we can do it, because this is not the background for tables, this is background for the whole documents or the whole web page. So I'm going to select the body. So select body and background from border. Just jump into shading. If it's color, choose it from here, but it's a picture. So select your picture with let me double check. Yes, I'm in the right place. BG, what is BG? Yes, here. Before I go, the BG should be repeated. Repeated many times? No. If, by the way, if not repeated, please select no repeat, because it's going to repeat itself anyway. So for now, just please repeat and press OK and OK. And before I go to the next one, let me check. Nothing else. Yes. Table. No visible border. So the table border should be 0. And cell padding is 10 pixels. And background color, let me hide this one. All right. Okay. Let me scroll so I can see what's the last one. Okay. Background color for the table only with blue. Okay. There is some stuff we're going to do on table and some stuff we're going on TD. Why TD? Because the border of the table only they mean the external border. Look here. Let me press OK to show you the picture here. By the way, you adjust this one. You see body, jump it here. So organize it. Body H1P. So if we see here, as you see, this is the border of the table, the external border. I can only control from the table what is the outside border. How am I going to control the inside border? Because they said all border. All border means TD. So both of them have the same attribute, table and TD. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to add a new attribute at the front page. What they say no visible border, should be 0. So go to should be here, style. So my new one is table and comma TD. It should be comma table TD, because I want both of them have, because they say use the most efficient method. So I go to the border. As you see here, my border is visible. So I'm selected from automatic from width. Just write 0 px, 0 pixels. Just press OK and OK, and then we have attribute for table. So instead of doing the table alone and TD alone, it's better to do them together. So what is the attribute for table? The question. All right, cell padding is 10 pixels. So you go here to the border. As you see here, this is the padding. So the padding in all direction, they didn't identify 10px, 10px, because they say 10 pixels, 10px, and here is 10px. I will explain to you in a minute what is cell padding. So before I press OK, I think there is something else. Background color for the table only with blue DD, green BB, and red 9. So what is the order? R, G, B. So it should be 99 BB DD. Let's go here, and where we can select the background of the table, shading. Background color, this one. More color. Select each color, any color, remove them all, and let's go back and check it again. All right, 9 RGB, 99 BB DD. So 99 BB DD. 99 BBDD. Let me make sure again. Right, press OK. All right, okay. I think we're done with our parts. So this is table TD, and so on. Okay, as you see, because this is live now, all the border are gone, the inside border and the outside border of the table, because I make them together. When we talk about TD, actually I mean the text inside the cell, the space, the right space, this is right padding. The upper one, this is the top, here the bottom padding, left padding. For example, this picture, if I make padding, they mean this area, left, top, right, and bottom. So this is what's cell padding, is shrinking and making a space in each cell inside. So the cell padding is 10 pixels. Let me make sure that the cell padding is applied correctly. So for table padding is 10 pixels. As you see, just write table padding. Okay, and background color and so on. So what next step? Okay, we're done with all this part, and let's move in. Okay, save your spreadsheet in your HTML folder. After you save it, take a screenshot showing the content or a style sheet, place in your evidence document. Make sure the file name is clearly visible. So save this spreadsheet. Okay, I save it already because it's already on the document. If they instructed you to save another name, please do. All right, they say take a screenshot. Sometimes they say just copy what inside, but here they say take a screenshot. Go to the screenshot, app or program, new, and select, they say showing name, so this one, it should be visible. So select your spreadsheet, copy, and you're happy to go and paste it in evidence number 5. All right, go to evidence number 5, and everything should be clear, by the way. Yes, it should be clear. Please don't do this at the exam. No one is going to mark this one. Okay, it should be visible, not very large, not very small. Control S, here you save your work. I think we're going to the last section. Refresh your browser. Display the web page on the browser. Take a screenshot evidence of the web page and place it in your evidence document. They want to make sure how your web page will look like. So file, preview in browser. Let me select this one. Yes, I'm saving. Yes, save. All right. So this is the web page on the browser. You can make Control plus. System time is very difficult to act. So lock toolbar, show tab on operator. I want to make everything visible. If I can select the zoom. Okay, let me remove the menu bar. Okay. All right. Control minus. I don't have other way here. If you can control how much zoom for this browser, you can now let's take a screenshot of our web browser. The other way is to do it like this. All right, as you see, my picture is styled and everything is visible. So go and take a screenshot. Where is here? New, and start from here, maybe from here. So show there that it's real browser, and copy, and let's paste it on the instructed evidence number 6. Okay, Control V. Yes, we are good to go. Next step, maybe the last one. Take a copy of your HTML source and place it in your evidence documents, source code. All right, the code, go to code for the web page, okay, not for the CSS. Control A, select everything, right click and copy, and go to your evidence and paste it here as instructed. Control V. All right, file save. Next step. Save and print your evidence documents. Make sure that your name, entered number, candidate number appear in every page. So go to your evidence document. Guys, the evidence document is very important. You see, most of the marks are here. Some of them are print out, some of them on the evidence. So you go to File, Print, and select the printer at the exam. Okay, usually the printer will be set for you. But for now, for the sake of how to show you how the printout will be, just choose PDF or XPS. This is not a printer. This is save it into a software on the computer, a soft paper. So I'm going to select print. I'm going to choose my destination folder. I'm going to save it as printout. What's the name of the printout? Printout 8. So print, because there is other printout on Excel task. So printout 8, save. Now let us check how the printout will be. This is the real paper that they're going to take and they mark it. So this is my evidence document. As you see, my name visible. This is my answers, everything visible, and I think I'm happy to submit my paper. I would like to thank you. I will see you next time.